What is up, YouTube? It is Lori, back with another motherfucking video, back with another motherfucking blunt. And today, you guys, we're just gonna be chilling in session in my garage like how we do. If you guys see this shirt a lot, it's because I really like wearing these tie-dye shirts. I made 2 shirts. I tie-dyed them and cropped them. And so this is what it looked like. This is what it looked like. And I really like it. So I wear these when I'm just like chilling around the house. But you guys, I've had a pretty, not like a super productive day, but like, you know, pretty productive, as productive as it could be. I cleaned up my room a lot. Like, I completely cleaned my room and my closet, did my laundry, like everything, got my bed together. And my closet's a walk-in, so I had a lot of clothes in there and it was super dirty, but I completely cleaned the whole thing out. And I'm so excited that I did that because I've been like trying to get my room together for a long time, but I really wanted to get it together because my mom said that I could get a ferret. And so let's just get into this and then we'll get into all of that. But grab your blunts, your bowls, your bongs, joints, spliffs, doobies, whatever you guys want to call it, and get lit with me, okay? Cheers. You're joking. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the position just a little bit because you guys are on this box. I don't know, do I like this position better? We'll figure it out. But this little box is what I keep all of our paraphernalia in because we keep it in the garage. So like, here's my bud, here's like some wraps and like a bowl and some lighters and some other stuff. But yeah, there's a roach right here. Like, we keep everything in here so that we don't get in trouble, because we could easily get in trouble. Because we are renting the house that we are in, you know, when people come to do maintenance or, you know, this and that, and we don't want them to, oh God, okay, cool. I was about to get upset because I'm like, damn, I don't have the best position, but I like this position. Anyway, so here's the blunt. So cheers once again. Don't judge me for that. For not sucking that in, I meant to, but oh well. Anyway, y'all, so back to what I was saying. When I was in high school and middle school, I would always ask my mom for a ferret, but I did not like to keep my room clean. Also, if my face is super oily, like, if you guys can see that, I know it's been super hot lately, and I'm just not going to touch any type of foundation or anything like that. So yeah, the face it is what it is. But I just took a shower, just did my makeup and put these little clothes on or whatever. But yeah, when I was in high school, my mom said that if we ever wanted to get any type of pet, we had to research it. We had to research it, get all the information on it, how to properly care for it, what type of cage it needs, food it needs, you know, whatever. Then we'd have to bring her all of the information, and we'd have to keep our rooms clean for a month. And because I'm still living with my mom and I still really want this ferret, like, I'm gonna keep my room clean for the month and, you know, research, do everything like that. But when I was in high school and middle school, I didn't really care as much. But now that I'm like older and like I really want it and have the time to take care of it and like love it and nurture it and all of that, yeah, I really want it. So just did all of that, and plus I was just really happy to be getting my room together anyway because it's super dirty. It was super messy. Oh my God, like, you guys can like see the little oil spot where the light is hitting on my nose, but oh well. Plus I got a new car. Bam, that's really exciting as well. But yesterday was like such a journey. I filmed a video, but I'm honestly probably not gonna post that video. But like, I had to go to like the DMV because the DMV finally opened back up, and that took a long time. It was super packed. The line was out the door. I had to do so much stuff yesterday, and then on top of that, I wanted to go sell my car. There was someone who was really adamant about buying my car, my old car. So they came to look at it, and he was gonna buy it. Like, he was going to buy it, but when we test drove it, the battery died, and we test drove it to the bank to get the money out, and the battery died, and it would not come on after that, which was something that I let him know. I was selling the car as is, so in the bio for the car when I was selling it on the little website, I put everything that was wrong with it, and I even told him on the phone multiple times, like, hey, I don't know, a test drive might be wonky. You might want to come in and put in the battery before you test drive it and then take it out if you don't want the car, or just, you know, something along those lines. Maybe take it to AutoZone, because I don't know if it's going to, like, pass a test drive. Like, I don't know if it's going to, like, drive how you want it to, because it might turn off on you because of the battery. And, you know, he do that. We took the risk, but he ended up not wanting to buy it after that, which I completely understand, because he said that what he wanted to do was he wanted to get the car, and then he wanted to drive it to AutoZone after that and do the battery change himself and do an oil change himself. And then he was going to take the car. I felt really bad because the guy, like, he looked like he really needed a car, and I was just like, well, here you go. But because of it turning off, he was turned off from the car now, which I completely understood. But it was just a super long day. I left the house at like 1 o'clock, and I didn't get back until after 10, after 11, I'm pretty sure. Because then we had to get a tow truck for the car to come pick it up, take it back to my house. Then my mom offered the guy who came to look at the car and his brother, because he brought his brother with them, she offered them a ride home. So before we could give them the ride home, we had to wait for the tow truck to come and let the tow truck follow us to our house. And so the tow truck didn't come for like 2 hours. So the guys came to look at the car like after 7, like 7:45. We didn't drop them off at home until like 11, like damn near 11. So we test drove it, it stopped, then we had to wait for the tow truck. But like they had a blunt on them, so I smoked with them, which was pretty cool. And I picked up my last check from that job that I told you guys about in the last video. I also did that yesterday, which that kind of went well, kind of didn't go well. The worst it could have gotten was like us fighting, like physically fighting, because Karima and Rebecca, they are the type of people to do shit like that, or at least Karima is, and Rebecca is such a pathetic fucking, like, she has no fucking backbone. Like, Karima is like her little watchdog. So like, when I went to go pick up my check, she didn't even hand me my check. Karima did, and she was hiding behind Karima. Now my mom and her friend came with me because my mom didn't want them to try anything, and they came out of the car. And when I went up there, I was being petty, I'm not gonna lie, and I told Karima and Rebecca that they were both scary ass bitches, and then I walked back to the car, and I rolled down the window when we were leaving, and I was like, scary ass bitch number 1, scary ass bitch number 2. But it was petty, it was what it was, but I was angry, and like having to pick up that last check, and Rebecca not even giving it to me, like not even being woman enough to just give me my last paycheck, having my coworker do it, or my ex-coworker do it. Like, it was just so stupid. So then Karima texted me like, she texted me off of 2 different phones, which is weird, because like when all of that went down in the follow, like, of the week of like me getting fired, I blocked Brandy and Karima's numbers, both of them, because Rebecca had texted us in group chats. So I just found both of their numbers from those, and I blocked both of them because I didn't want to have any contact with either of them. When I left after I called them, scary or whatever, Karima texted me off of some phone, because it wasn't Rebecca's number, because I had Rebecca's number and I needed to text her number to get there and figure out what time I was going to pick up the check. It wasn't her phone, it was another phone number, and she was texting me like saying like, you want to fight, this and that, blah blah blah. I was like, you're not worth my time. She was like, you can't call me scary to my face, like you say it when you're pulling off. I was like, I did say it to your face. Sorry if you couldn't hear me, not my problem, but whatever. So then she texted me off of that number, and I blocked that number. Then she texted me off of another phone, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, what phone could this possibly be? And I forgot that I had even blocked her other number, like her actual phone number, like a couple of days ago. So then I started thinking, I'm like, so I blocked that number. So what was the second number that she texted me off of, which was another iPhone, and then the number after that, which I found out was actually our work phones that we call people from. I was just so like, really? And like, I didn't call you scary with the intention of trying to fight you and then running off. I called you scary because I wanted you to know that I think you're a scary ass bitch. Like, that's it. But it was petty, it's whatever. I'm not gonna put any more energy towards it or think about it, because it's just gonna come back on me, especially if I keep trying to retaliate or like curse them in my head and shit like that. So I'm just leaving it alone. What I said was what I said, and I'm leaving it at that. I blocked them. I'm not trying to fight fucking anyone. I don't care to fight. I just wanted to let you know that that's what I think about you, period, because you are fake. Like, you acted like you were on my side because you got fired and you were going to send me the screenshots and do this and that, but now you want to fight me? Now you want to fight me? Whatever. What? Literally whatever. Like, I've spoken. I'm enjoying myself. Is what it is. Okay, my boo just texted me. He's watching The Lord of the Rings right now. He's watching the second one of the Two Towers. I've seen all of the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits. They're some of my favorite movie series, like literally ever. They're so good. If anyone has not seen them and thinks it's corny or thinks it might be corny, oh my god. If you're like at all into like mythical creatures and, you know, stuff like that, wizards, you know, fairy tale type thing, the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit, that is the stuff to watch. It's got everything you could, you know, really imagine in it, and it has a very good story. So I think those are 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 movies. 10 out of 10 for real. Because, yeah, just very good storyline. You know, there's action, there's a little bit of romance, you know, there's sadness, there's family, there's death, you know. It's everything with mythical creatures. Like, I love it. If you guys hear that, there are little children outside. My little sisters are outside on the trampoline and on their hoverboards. And there's probably another little child over because there's always freaking children. Guys, I literally have like the worst story ever. It's so freaking sad, and I'm like, I'm so upset. So like, I honestly, okay, so we have like these birds that built a nest on our porch, on one of the pillars of our porch. And, you know, the bird, she gave birth, she, you know, dropped 3 little egglets in there, 3 little blue eggs. And we were really excited because, you know, we're watching like the development and progression of the babies. And 2 of them hatched, and the other one still hasn't hatched, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'll go check, but like, I'm pretty sure it hasn't hatched. But we were watching this day specifically because we had heard the little birdies out there, and we could see them and everything because we could just like stand up and see them and not touch them, but just like look and see. And the mom flew off, and I literally saw all this happen. The mom flew off, and the baby dropped out onto our porch. And I, honest to God, you guys, did not know that you are not supposed to touch baby birds, like, and put them back in the nest. I did not know, and I did that. And when I picked him up, honestly, like, it was a pretty long fall and a hard fall for a baby. So my sister was just like, you don't feel bad, like, he was probably gonna die anyway. He probably broke his neck. Like, he had scratched himself. So like, you could see the organs literally of like this little baby bird, and like he had scratched his stomach and it was bleeding, and like I felt so bad. So I put the baby bird back in the nest, and literally the next day he was gone. And people were telling me like, you can't do stuff like that because then the baby's gonna smell like a human and the mom and dad are gonna reject it. And I didn't know that, and I felt so bad. I felt so bad. Like, I literally wanted to cry. Like, I did not know that. I, honest to God, did not know, and I would not have done that, or I would not at least touched him with my hands and tried to put him back if I knew that information. So I was so upset. But one baby bird is still thriving, and the other baby bird has not hatched yet, and I don't think he's gonna hatch. But the one baby bird is doing pretty well, and I'm pretty sure it's like 1 out of 3 anyway when it comes to bird eggs, or 1 out of whatever. The probability that all of them are gonna live anyway, in general, is very scarce. But you guys, I think I'm gonna end this video. I think I'm gonna smoke this off camera, to be honest, and, you know, just go inside, eat, do what I gotta do, you know, chill in my new clean room, check up on my unemployment, and all of that stuff. Yeah. And, oh, I have to do my research for my fair. That's what I was gonna do after this video. So I'm gonna do all of that and have that posted, like, on a bulletin board in my room. So when my mom comes in, because she's gonna be checking, y'all, I want her to see all of that. So it's gonna be nice. But thank you guys for watching this video so much. I hope you guys got lit with me, and I hope you guys have a good afternoon, morning, evening, night, whenever you are watching this. And yeah, stay tuned for the next video, you guys. Peace.